Today, we are reviewing the 64 gigabyte, 300 MBS transfer speeds, SanDisk Ultra Fit USB 3.2 Gen 1 flash drive. It is very tiny. It's about the size of my tip of my thumb. I love these flash drives. They tend to have good speeds. They tend to be pretty fast and reliable, but every once in a while, you'll get one that doesn't transfer very fast and messes up your computer. And by the way, we only paid $10.49 for this flash drive. I bought it from my mother and her iMac.
I will be using this for my YouTube channel, Spiritual Motivation 365, and I can't wait to use it on my Mac computer. This has 64 gigabytes. Great, I can't wait because now I can save more of my stuff and not have it all on my computer.
The drive is plugged into her iMac right here. Let's test it out, ladies and gentlebergs.
And then the rest of the videos.
We got it plugged into the Mac, as you saw, and it will show up on most Macs and Windows PCs as no name, so it does work. You open it up and it has the install SanDisk software, install SanDisk software.exe, dmg.exe is for Windows, .dmg is for Mac, and the PDF files like Joe Biden work on both. And then obviously that pops up at the worst time. But if you're doing it from the Finder, it'll show up on the left side somewhere on this list. And honestly, what I tend to do is I don't use the software or anything because it works fine. What I do on Mac is I go to my little launch pad and we go to Other. Usually it's Other, or it'll be out here somewhere. Disk Utility if you're new to Macs. It looks like a nurse or a doctor. You find your drive and you go click on it. Make sure it shows the right amount, 61.52. It will not show 64 gigabytes, 3 gigabytes, or 2 point whatever gigabytes are used for the OS to store the files. So people that say on Amazon, oh, I didn't get the right amount of GB from my Samsung or my SanDisk or my WD, whatever it is, PNY, it's always been that way. And it will always be that way. You will not get the exact amount out because they need some for the OS processor for your PC. And then I click Erase or Format. Some say Format. And we're going to hit Erase. Not MBR. You don't want that. You can do GUID, I believe. And then exFAT will let you use this drive on both Mac and Windows and most tablets if you have a tablet adapter. MS-DOS FAT will work for Wii's if you're using a hacked Wii or a hacked older gaming console. You want FAT32, which is MS-DOS FAT. Or obviously macOS Extended Journal. It'll work only on Macs. And I do exFAT because I go back and forth between Windows and Mac. Name whatever you want. SanDisk 64. And then you click the Erase. And it's formatting it. And congratulations, it shows up. This will now work on Windows and Mac. Let's get some files transferred to see how fast or slow this tiny drive is. We got a Windows 8.1 Pro x64 activated, which file size is almost 4 gigabytes, 3.9 GB. So let's transfer this over and see how long it takes on this Mac. Seems to be doing around 20 to 40, sometimes 50 megabytes, not megabits, megabytes per second, about 2 minutes. It says it'll take. And then those are the specs, and I will edit out that serial number ASAP. And that's how fast it's going on this Mac. edit out the audio on this and just mute it. Okay. So yeah, this is a really fast.
I smell garlic.
Yeah, she got some of that garlic bread stuff.
I'm working on the chili one.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get
I think that was Mother's Day, wasn't it?
I think so.
If Brittany's there, it was Mother's Day.
Oh no.
Okay,
It was
she's
just
not.
me, you, and Diane.
Then that would have been after Mother's
KK.
Day.
I want to go give me a wine punch.
Okay.
Outside.
KK, I recorded mine, and I made the thumbnail me looking like this when she was recording me, and it got like 4,000 views off of a tiny flash drive.
Oh, wow.
And then we're doing hers, and then we'll have the 64, the 120, and the 256, and we'll put all of them together.
Wow.
Baby, did you want one?
Yeah, but hang on. I was supposed to do a screen recording of this. Whoops. Start recording audio. And as you can see, it took about 3 minutes, not 2 minutes, but that's not bad for this. It was pretty fast at first, and then it slowed down about a little over halfway. That's what happens when the cache gets filled up on these. Once the cache gets filled up, they slow down to half the speed, but that's still pretty fast. It's still faster than the hard drive built into this Mac. And you saw the age of it, you saw the year, you saw how much RAM was in it, you saw the CPU processor, and you know the bus speeds. This supports USB 2.0, the drive's a 3.2, the drive's a 3.1, the drive's a 3.0, whichever one's right, edit that in. And I would say this is pretty good for what she's doing. She does 15-second YouTube shorts on Spiritual 365. Make sure you check her out and subscribe to her for your daily dose of positivity. I'm President Ross.
And I'm Bags.
And we are
Ow.
Flash Drived.